India's Tejas deal stalled after Dubai crash, and let me tell you here, ladies and gentlemen, Israel is nervous. You're watching Times XP. I am Dhruti Yatri, and this is the story New Delhi never wanted to hear. A deal worth more than 1,07,000 crores all of a sudden stopped, and the country halting it is none other than Armenia. Well, the crash that changed everything. It's a sad story that on 21st November 2025, during the Dubai Air Show, India's pride, the Tejas fighter jet, it went down in a tragic crash. The pilot, Wing Commander Namanch Sial, he lost his life. His final journey back home to his hometown, it was emotional, it was powerful, it was heartbreaking, a full military farewell, a gun salute, and a nation in mourning. But that crash has international consequences too, right? Armenia hits a pause now. They say that we need to re-evaluate. Armenia had been in the deep negotiations with India to buy 12 Tejas fighter jets. That would be cost around $1.2 billion. Now, this deal would have been Tejas's first ever export order, a major milestone for India's defense industry. But after the Dubai crash, Armenia said just one thing: pause, not cancel, not reject, just pause. But even that pause has sent shockwaves. In the meantime, Israel is all of a sudden worried. Here's the twist: Israel was also indirectly counting on this deal. Why? Because several Tejas components, sensor, system, they came from Israeli defense companies. A big Tejas sale is equal to a big Israeli profit. But with now Armenia freezing the talks, that expected revenue has now turned into uncertainty. Israel is watching closely and nervously. Tejas, India's long, hard journey. That project began way back in 1982. India wanted a homegrown fighter to replace its aging MiG-21 fleet. But after decades of delays, budget overruns, and design challenges, only 40 Tejas jets from the first production batch has reached the Indian Air Force so far. The plan was for Tejas to finally shine globally, starting from Armenia. Instead, India now faces a new question: why Armenia matters so much? Because Armenia is one of the first countries that openly willing to buy Indian military hardware for serious battlefield use, specifically after its conflict with Azerbaijan. Now, for India, this deal was about more than money. It was about prestige, global credibility, Tejas entering the export market, breaking dependency on foreign defense suppliers. And now, all of that is on hold. So, what will happen next? Armenia has not walked out yet. They are waiting. They're waiting for investigation results. They are waiting for insurance on safety, upgraded features from Hall. Basically, they are waiting for a guarantee that Tejas crashes won't happen again. India will now have to convince, they have to repair, reassure, negotiate, because this is not just a business deal for India. This is about India's aerospace reputation. So here's the big question, ladies and gentlemen. Can India save this deal? Or will the Dubai crash become a turning point for India's fighter jet dreams? The world is watching, Armenia is waiting.